if you ever sent it.
If you go on the last video I posted, which was today actually, there should be a link in it, and then I can from this phone make you like. Well, I guess it doesn't matter right now, but I guess also you joining doesn't matter right now either. But yeah, nothing crazy. I think one person has joined so far, so hopefully they can be able to call in if they do. Yeah, I'm reading the new, or I'm trying to catch up with One Piece. That's the old video, yeah. So in the description, it'll be the link for the Discord. Like I said, you don't have to join
On
right
this
now,
one?
though.
Oh, this is right now.
Nah.
Because they had the live. I just clicked on it. So is it on this one? Oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Yeah. Let me try and catch up with this chapter real quick. So, like, what me and my buddies used to do whenever the new, like, when solo leveling was still dropping, we would, like, hop in, like, a call, and we would just read it. We would just read it live together. That was pretty.
How do you read it together on call?
Not like on a phone call. It would be like. I mean, honestly,
like
most
through the panels.
Yeah, no, most video calls allow you to
share your screen.
Yeah, so we just kind of did that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, right? Because it was just dropping, and I was getting hyped.
Solo leveling finished.
Yeah, solo leveling ended, but it's getting a sequel, Solo Leveling Ragnarok, and then it's getting an anime adaptation right now, so it's getting.
Oh, it doesn't have one.
Yeah, it already got a first season, and then the second season, it's gonna follow the movie, I think.
Reached 500 tabs.
I got way more than that.
Close all of
it. Let me find this chapter. I can't really see that. I think we got some people in.
Yeah, so Jacqueline.
Is that 20? I think a lot. That was fast.
20 people in? Oh,
yeah. What's up, guys?
Hey, you guys feel free to comment in the chat.
Yeah, take now I remember what I was trying to tell you to do. I'm so dumb. Alright, take the yo, what's up, Ivan Torello? Hey, take the link from grab your ankles and spell run. Nah, you thought you were slick with that one. What is that? Solamente Bellagrasas? Yeah, you thought you were slick. I'm not falling for that.
I'm not falling for it either.
But yeah, so take the link from that video you just saw and post it in the chat, so they can hop in the Discord from there.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you just oh yeah, that works too, I guess. So Turkish. What's up? MG.
Oh yeah, I meant to talk to you about
the
trunks.
The trunks drawing?
Yeah, it's tough.
I appreciate it. Yeah. I got some other requests. Some people said draw Gogeta, so
people requesting?
Yeah, I put in like the description like, hey, what to draw next. So some people said Gogeta, so I gotta draw Gogeta. Some people said I gotta draw the Parfait. I think the Parfait is Frieza.
Do you prefer Gogeta or Vegito?
I mean,
Discord is up too.
I think it's weird because I feel like they're the same person, but like different sides of the same. I feel like they're the same person, but not.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
So I feel like it's weird. It's like someone asked me, do I like Trunks? I'm like, oh yeah, of course I like Trunks. And they say, oh, do you like future Trunks or past Trunks? And it's like, yeah, like there's a distinction, but I feel they're still the same person.
I have a video about that soon. Can't speak too much on that.
It said everyone say stinky. What's up? English or Spanish is crazy. We got the one Mexican YT. Hey, we're about to have the call-ins, but not right now, but soon though, soon. So
Yeah,
y'all
I'm
get
about to
ready.
put the Discord link
And he's gonna put the Discord link
in the chat. So
in the chat. So if y'all want to call in, I think we could probably do that probably in the first. We want to do that in the first half or the latter half.
it's up to you. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, we can do. We could take some calls, maybe like 5, 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes. It's too long. Maybe like 5 minutes per call, and then after that, we switch to the next person that wants to call in. So that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, the Discord link's about to get posted in the chat. So y'all join the Discord and shit. I guess I'll call you. So I guess in one of the chats you can be like, hi, or whatever, and I'll see the order it goes in, and I'll just call you on Discord, and then you'll be on the stream. AI Janaby says, cool fish, sell me crack around the block. Hey, bro, I gave up that life. I don't do that no more. What's up, Daniel? Susan says hi. What's up, Susan? Yeah, but right now I was catching up on chapter One Piece. I hadn't finished it, or I hadn't finished it, and I still have one more to go, I think, too. So that's what I was just doing. We're just kind of talking about that. Says the guy is a Santa Claus. What do you mean by that? Got the link in there?
I feel like
Nah, you copied the whole video thing. You copied the whole video description. Yeah, I mean, I can post it from my phone. It's not big a deal. Yeah, or even if you open Discord, you could share the link through. Actually, you haven't joined it yet. Never mind. But yeah, let me finish up this chapter. I'm gonna skim through it. I'm actually already at the end of this one though.
that's the last one.
Wait, this one? Where they reunite?
Yeah.
No, there's one more. Oh, no, there isn't. Never mind. Yeah. Alright, yeah, let me read this chapter real quick. And then we can do some... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna finish reading this chapter real quick. Then we can do some call-ins. And then probably for like the first, let's say... We'll see how long it goes. We'll try to get everyone in that wants to call in. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, so, I mean, actually that might work. Yeah, so he's about to post a link. He said, what are you reading, Berserk? Now I'm reading One Piece, so new chapter just dropped, big reveal. I don't want to spoil anyone that's not caught up, but what?
Nah, I was about to say like,
fuck them, they're not caught up. I mean, we're probably gonna discuss it, so if you're not caught up, like, that was your warning right there. But now I'm reading One Piece. I'm way behind in Berserk. I haven't read any of the any of the last 200 chapters, so I'm well behind. Yeah, but I've dabbled a little bit. You resemble the legendary warrior from the old fables of Elbaf.
Yeah.
So was bro a giant originally?
Nah, he was.
He was
He had
confirmed.
to no, not confirmed, but like
He had to have been.
yeah, at least had been on
So, but
the
is the
size of them.
okay? But that's the question then. Is that Warrior Nika, or is that Warrior Joy Boy?
I think it's Joy Boy, personally.
Okay.
But I think like it's like what we were saying.
Yeah.
Nika, Joy Boy, like
Yeah.
it's
At
the
what
same.
point? At what point were they different? At what point were they the same? Or were
Yeah.
they always the same? Who knows? But I guess we'll find out. All right.
I'll
Remember Heart Skip a Beat from Last Generation of the Warriors.
AI
Yo.
underscore Janaby. Bye, man. Have a good one. Or if you are, man.
But almost done. Almost done. All right. So you've been pretty much. I came up with what we're trying to say. Okay, alive. So I ended up here. So now, how could I start working about those books? I've been seeing all the scholars that see them. That's why I went back to the tears. Be careful of that book. Losing into. Hey, yo, the books like become gigantic. That's crazy. These eyes is amazing. All these books are giant sized marvels, don't you think? Oh, is that why Big Mom had that giant book? Remember, Big Mom had like an encyclopedia where she kept like someone of every race, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
So I remember, but it's a giant book too. Oh wait, or did her book eat a fruit?
One of her kids had a fruit. I believe that was the book.
That was the book.
Yeah.
So you think, but the book was also giant though.
The book was giant.
So you think it's because it was an Albath book?
It's possible, but we don't know because like if you take the books out of that room, like do they revert? You know?
That's true.
So it could be possible. It could just be like a permanent change.
You think the Owl Library is something from Avatar, or is that just a greater like Asian?
I think so.
Lore thing. I'm not familiar with the mythology of
They had to have taken it from somewhere. I feel
like a shared root.
Yeah.
All the books we rescued from 20 years can be found here. We made sure not to miss any of them, not a single one. Jeez, they got all the books, bro. That reminds you, it's like the Library of Alexandria that got burned down like so many years ago. It's like, imagine finding out that was still available and all the books were still there. That would be crazy. It's a massive revolution. It's not necessarily if I would read it, but it's more so like what would we know because of the people that would read it. So there's like so many more people, so many more things that just would not have been lost. Yeah. So not necessarily. I don't know. But also at the same time, I don't know if it would really be anything like
useful.
Not necessarily useful, but anything like revolutionary. It's not like they open to find the libraries there, and it's like the secrets to like everything is in there or something like that.
You never know.
That is true.
I think my biggest thing would be like, do I want to know?
I don't think it's anything that crazy in there.
Never know, man.
That is true. You never know, but still.
But it feels like, I don't know. I was gonna say like it feels like something like maybe like another way of like another like way of looking at math or something. I would say I might give it a read, but then again I probably wouldn't even understand it.
All right, I'm about to be on the last page.
It was actually like a kind of like a like a treat in there as well.
Okay.
But I don't know if you're going to pick up on it.
Maybe not. Hey, yo.
You guys, I was doing something. You guys can comment in the chat. He'll respond. He's almost done too, so
Or just what the fuck? Whose hockey is this that's getting shot out from the freaking Elbath castle? Ah, but yeah, I see that. But like, but whose hockey is this though? It's just random.
it's a teleportation hockey.
Huh?
Like the hockey's able to just transport.
That doesn't make sense. What do you mean by that?
Like that one Mexican YouTuber.
Emoji. But no, I mean like
Like it's like the same thing. It's like when the elders were summoned.
no, but that's an Elbath.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's the same. It's the same thing that's happening. You didn't
So
see
you're
the
saying they just
pentagram?
pull it up on them?
Yeah, bro. You didn't see the pentagram? Look, yeah, right there.
I see that.
Right.
So they're not in the castle currently?
No, they are.
What I'm saying is there's like no reaction to them being like just
No.
random people showing up.
I mean, we haven't seen the reaction,
I get that, but it's also like
and maybe nobody is there. People are going to like the banquet and stuff. Like, people are busy.
yeah, I think it's that they're in the village. They're not in the banquet. They're not in the castle itself.
And the castle's also kind of isolated. And it's
That's
like,
crazy. But no
okay,
one
so
like felt the hockey go off, bro.
they probably did though. We just haven't seen.
I mean, I guess that's true. I guess that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, we haven't seen the reaction yet.
People be like, what the
That's
fuck?
crazy though. So niggas can just teleport. That's.
Like, we knew it was coming.
But it's also like if people can just teleport, bro. Like, why have they been doing this all this time?
But they've been able to teleport though.
Exactly.
Look at Kuma.
But what? Yeah, but like, what have they been doing all this time for real?
Nothing. They've been chilling. It's just because stuff is getting so crazy now. Like,
You should have never been chilling, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
nah, I feel you, but you know, people get complacent.
That's true. You gotta be careful introducing stuff like that. It's like people
No,
really start to
definitely.
look into it. Like this would have been useful during freaking Marineford. Just saying.
I mean, why would bro be interested in going there?
You had two warlords there, bro.
What does that mean?
What's their interest in coming here?
It's Elbath. Maybe they
Still.
want to kill Loki.
And also
take
the
his fruit.
fact that they can just pull up to Elbath, like no prerequisites. They can just go wherever they want. That's crazy.
We don't have all the facts yet.
That is true. That is true.
Maybe they want to kill Loki, take his fruit. Maybe because Luffy's there.
Maybe they can only go there because of like some other precondition.
Mm.
That's valid.
You know, Twinsky's been there too, so maybe their hockeys are connected somehow.
Yeah, something like that. It's great. Or because one of the Vegapunks is there.
Yeah, true.
All right.
Even with Vegapunk, I don't know if I think I did address it in the video, but that's even, I mean, I guess everybody saw it coming, but it's like, wow.
All right. But yeah, I'm done with the chapter. That's crazy stuff, right? Yeah. If y'all are familiar with One Piece, you know there's Shanks. Let's just say his family got bigger, but that's pretty crazy.
Did you peep the tree?
Tree?
Yeah,
I guess not. No.
the shot in the back. But
The one with him?
yeah,
I didn't really look at her too closely. She doesn't resemble anyone that comes to mind.
no, she doesn't. But maybe she has blonde hair,
Yeah.
and Garland just got confirmed to have blonde hair. Actually, I don't know if you know that. So
So that's his sister?
possibly, yeah.
That's
You know,
how
have you heard the meme like we're going to get his sexy twin sister? Like Shanks has a sexy twin sister.
No, I've not seen that meme. That's funny.
I'll put it for you.
So he has two
Shank's
siblings.
reactions to his twin brother, if he doesn't already know, or a possible interaction between him and Luffy. Oda loves to incorporate different tropes into the story. Look at Toki. Who knew that time travel would come to exist? Zombies side are really endless, as Oda can create whatever he wants. However, this is just a theory, and I could easily
Yeah,
turn out to
evil
be
twin
wrong.
is definitely
I
a
even
major
seen
trope.
Teki talking about a possible sexy twin sister, and you know what? He could actually turn out to be right. Like I said, anything is possible.
So you
I don't know
called
whether
it,
or not this will be I didn't call it.
but you
take,
heard someone
but I
else.
just want
Yeah,
to
okay,
discuss it.
that's
I
valid.
just put it out there.
Okay,
I'm not gonna take credit for
that's valid.
it's not
That's
my
valid.
theory.
I mean,
It was definitely like just like a troll theory, but it's just like it's crazy. Like if it
it is
actually
wild
turns
that
out to
that
be
actually his
true,
sister too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the theory in of itself,
So you think his Shanks' brother is weaker than he is?
no, heck no.
Then there might be cooked then.
I mean that's cause for a good story though.
Because if Shanks' brother is weaker, and there's also a sister too who's probably on par, then what they gonna do?
I mean I don't know. It could be maybe Shanks pulls up.
Would they join forces with Loki? Loki ain't that
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Maybe.
We didn't like. It's not. It hasn't been confirmed yet that Loki will be like the main antagonist.
Yeah.
So it's
He
possible.
seems like an op, but I don't think he's really an op.
Yeah, like definitely, like bro is not a good person,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean he doesn't have any like redeeming qualities.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're pirates, so it's like,
Yeah,
you feel me?
I get you. Like Luffy's worked together with all sorts of pirates already,
Yeah,
so it is what it is. I feel that.
it's a lot of possibilities.
Yeah. Anything else you wanted to talk about or anything like that? I have some stuff that I've kind of just been saving throughout the week. That's just popped up on my feed and all that.
It's kind of slow for me this week, so you could really just.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you. Oh yeah, the new Dun 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 dropped. I haven't watched that yet.
When? Oh, today?
Thursday.
Oh, yesterday or Thursday.
Yeah.
Did I watch it? Was that episode 11?
12.
Oh,
Last one, I think, for the season.
really?
Yeah, it's 12 and 12. But what I saw was
That's
this.
kind of disappointing.
So, this is one of the things I want to
Reboots
talk
of
about.
popular shows from the 2000s? Because if there's a show you love from the 2000s, there's a good chance they're bringing it back. Just this year, and as most recently as yesterday, it was announced that they're indeed bringing back Malcolm in the Middle, being produced for Disney Plus, and it looks like the majority of the original cast is coming back to reprise their roles. But it doesn't stop here. It was announced that they're bringing back one of my favorite shows of all time.
So that kind of shows like a pretty good summary of it. And let me know how you guys think as well. But honestly, when it comes to the video I recorded earlier, I kind of already touched on it a little bit. But I feel like they're nostalgia baiting too much in media right now. Like there isn't enough new stuff, and instead there's so much just let's put out sequels for this show that came out like years ago. Let's put out a sequel for this movie that came out decades ago. Let's reboot this. Let's remake this. Let's do this with something old that people already like, instead of let's just make something new. Right. I feel like not enough energy is being put into new IP, into new ideas, and everyone just wants to take things that have already existed and just change them for whatever reason. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I feel like it's okay when it's something that didn't truly get its flowers. So when they brought back Samurai Jack, it's because they never finished the story.
Well, that was awesome.
Or, nah, I never finished it.
What were you talking?
But I'm saying that it's valid. But
I get it.
There's just so much stuff to watch. But like when they brought back Samurai Jack, that's valid. Let's say when they make a sequel for.
No, I mean, it was good. I watched it. It was good.
I'm saying that there's times where like it makes sense to do.
Yeah.
Like if a story hasn't completed if a story has completed its story, but then there's still avenues to tell other stories, then sure, go ahead for a sequel. But sometimes they make sequels, or people demand sequels for a show that doesn't really need one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, and this also covers just like anything where they create new media where the only reason people are watching it is because their attachment to the previous series.
Right.
So this includes live actions. I feel like it's a waste of time to make live actions sometimes.
I think probably one of the can you say feel like this is a set. Oh,
Marley's
no.
creation.
No, it's your name. Okay. What's up,
Marley,
Marley?
what's up? Thanks for joining. But no, we're just talking about like. Well, I'm just bringing up how
I was gonna say I think the series or the franchise that suffered from this the most is probably like Star Wars. It's like
with the reboots and remakes.
yeah, like their IP has just gone to shit. It's just bad. It's just bad.
Yeah, like I feel like, well, the also big problem with Star Wars is that there was already like a large what's it called? There was already a large body of work
Right.
past the point of the movies, which was in the comics and in the TV shows and stuff, which was what's known as like Star Wars Legend.
Yeah.
But when the Disney got involved, they pretty much scrapped everything, so that's no longer canon.
Which is crazy.
So
Imagine, bro.
so the nigga look like Diddy, not gonna
I don't look like Diddy.
I don't think you're talking about.
Oh.
I mean,
Who are they?
I think it's talking
Oh,
about.
about you?
Yeah.
Hey, you could now just playing.
I don't think I look like.
Nah,
Diddy,
you don't look
bro.
like Diddy, bro.
You are the best. Ain't no problem,
No,
bro.
you're the best.
But I'm just him. You're just him, bro. No, you're Diddy, bro. Stop it.
Exactly.
But yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me that you make pointless sequels
Appreciate
for
that,
stuff
Marley.
like like making like the Force Awakens. Like I think that was the first one that started this new Star Wars trend. They didn't have to do that, but instead they were like, I know we can make some money. New Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Or this new Indiana Jones movie that's gonna come out where like
There's
Indiana
no
Jones
need,
is
bro.
old. And
You
the
do
problem
not want to see that.
and the
You don't
problem
want
is
to
a
see
lot
that.
of these shows they don't even do it justice. They bring back the old character just to either kill them or have someone replace them.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say it, but usually it's some random woman.
Okay.
It is. I'm not wrong. Like
I can
they
only
did
think
the
of-
same thing with
I
the
can-
Batgirl series. They killed off Bruce Wayne, and they're like, "Well, this is Batman now, and it's
Okay.
Batwoman."
Okay. So
They did the same thing with He-Man.
They did that with He-Man. They did.
The new He-Man reboot that came out
They had
on
a-
Netflix.
They had a female. It was a female lead.
Pretty much, He-Man was like he got like I can't remember if he was killed or captured,
Wait.
but he lost his sword. So his sister now takes over, and she becomes all buff and stuff. Now she's trying to save the day.
But she was already like.
No, she's a
Established.
princess. She
She was
wasn't established as like a strong lead, like ass kicking.
She had her own show. I'm pretty sure.
No, that's not his sister. You're thinking of She-Ra.
That's not his sister.
Okay, I'm not too familiar with.
I thought
He-Man,
that was. I'm pretty sure that
but
was.
I'm
his sister.
pretty sure
Let's look this up.
you can look it up. But I'm pretty sure he has a sister
Maybe he has two sisters.
in the verse, and she's not She-Ra. That's what I'm.
So another sister.
Or it's his love interest. I can't remember. So if it's not his sister, it's his
I can
love
see it
interest.
being something as stupid as a love interest.
But this is just an example that I'm citing of like they take a male character in a reboot, they get rid of him, and then they replace him with someone else that's usually female. So
Okay, Masters of the Universe.
I think it's the newest one. Yeah, it's Masters of the Universe.
Okay, let's look at the cast. He-Man, Orko, Skeletor. There's a lot of females in it. Trying to see the characters.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. And I named like a few examples, and of course I don't have like a whole bunch.
Are
off
you
the
talking
top
about
of
this
my
girl
head.
right here? Or they gave her his
Nah,
sword?
bro. Like top cast.
Go to the
It might be Tila.
Tila.
Yeah. Might be Tila. Yeah, so let's go back.
Go
So
on to Wikipedia.
no, I can show you here. So Tila Masters of the Universe. Boom. So this is what
That's right?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so look.
Oh, played by
So like
Camila Cabello.
images. So like
Played by a baddie. What sport do you like? I like.
but
I,
yeah.
I like basketball. Personally. Oh, Camila Mendez. Yeah. I fuck with her.
But yeah. So I think that's his sister or his love interest. I can't remember. But she pretty much becomes the lead.
Tila is a character.
And what sports do you like? I like martial arts, all those kinds of sports, UFC, all the
Captain,
fighting sports, all that kind of
adopted
stuff.
daughter of Men at Arms. So who is Men at Arms?
That's someone that like worked for He-Man, I think,
Okay, so it's not
or
necessarily.
with not with He-Man.
It's kind of even worse though.
But that's what I mean. Like, just
So it's not even his sister. It's a Randall.
not a rando. She's an important character. Like, she's in the older series and all that stuff. I just can't remember. I never really was into He-Man. I just knew about that. So that's an example I gave to like, and take a male character and replace him. Or even sometimes when they do the thing where they pass the reins onto another character, which is cool and all, but when you're watching a
Oh,
show
I
and you're
noticed
watching
that.
it for
Yeah.
nostalgia, you're not even necessarily watching it so the character you like can be replaced by another character. We're in America, gee, but that's really it. Like usually they try to nostalgia bait you, and then they don't even try to serve you something that's reminiscent of what you actually enjoyed as a kid or whenever you enjoyed it.
No, I agree with
I
you.
try to give you something else.
I agree with you 100%, and it's definitely because of the financial gain. However, I
You
feel
don't
like
even half the time it just flops, bro.
yeah,
doesn't even
it does
do
flop because like I feel like when you do something half-assed, that's the type of thing. Those are the results you're going to get. I feel like so. A lot of times, like they go into these things thinking, "Oh yeah, people are just
People
they're
love this.
they're so used to like us as consumers just taking anything like."
Yeah,
So it's like they're like, bro, we could just put this out there. Like they'll watch it for
it's
sure.
kind of like that with video games too,
Yeah.
where like the company will just drop whatever game they want, no matter what the state of the game is, and they don't expect people to be like, "Nah, we're not gonna buy
And
this.
honestly,
It's
if they
trash."
buckled down, maybe created a movie, because the thing is like, as like if okay, this is something I've just noticed from my own personal experience, or not personal experience, but just from my personal observations. But like the budget, if you look at the budgets for movies these
Yeah,
days, they're through the roof.
yeah. A lot of it's marketing. I think.
But like if you go from like to like back maybe like 10, 15 years ago, a lot of these movies were smaller budgets and maybe if not just as successful, still a good deal successful. So I think that's also a thing too, where it's like they're scared to make new IP and stuff because of how they think like it'll play out financially. However, I feel like if they maybe scaled back the spending and the budgets for these movies, they would still see success if like even if it isn't as great of a success. If you make a movie for $15 million and that movie does 30 mil at the box office, that's a success. You feel me? You made a $15 million profit. You feel me? So it's like
Yeah, a lot of movies now they come out and they don't even make back what they cost to
yeah.
make.
So it's
So
like
it's crazy.
so obviously like the incentive is lost and nobody's saying like, oh yeah, go out there and just blow money. Like no. But like why don't we scale back the budget of these movies? Um maybe not so rely so much on actors as
So
well.
that's the problem, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of these movies, for whatever reason, even if they're animated, they'll still hire mainstream actors.
And it didn't used to be like that for like it's always been a thing for movies.
Yeah,
Like,
but
but
for animation,
for animation,
like
it hasn't
though
really been like that
even though I
always.
like the Mario movie,
Yeah.
why are you hiring Chris Pratt to be Mario, bro?
Nah, for real.
Like this doesn't make any sense.
What kid cares? No kid
No
knows
one's
Chris
going.
Pratt.
No one's going there like, oh wow,
And
Chris Pratt's Mario.
I love Chris Pratt by the way, but I'm saying like no 8-year-old is like, oh yeah, Chris Pratt.
And
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna watch
and I
it.
hate hearing what's his face, glasses, beard, all the weed jokes. And he laughs like
Glasses.
Seth
yeah.
Rogen.
Oh, Seth Rogen.
I hate hearing him in like almost every animated thing, bro. Why is bro there? No one cares. Why is Seth Rogen playing Donkey Kong, bro? Why is Seth Rogen in Invincible? Get real voice actors. Why are you getting these
Who's
guys?
he playing Invincible?
He plays Alan the Alien. You didn't realize?
The voice was so familiar, but I didn't know it was Seth though.
Yeah, that's Seth Rogen. So I'm just like, bro, like, why are you getting these guys? You could make this if you literally just got anyone else.
Yeah.
It'd be much cheaper, unless they're volunteering. Like, oh, I would love to play this character. I think The Simpsons did that. Like, they just got cameos for free, maybe. I can't remember, but even a cameo is fine.
They're definitely
But
volunteering.
why are you getting? Why are you getting like
Do you
an
think?
expensive ass actor?
Do you think
to come
these
voice
live
your
action
character?
movies or these animated movies are trying to compete with live action movies?
Not at all. It's not the same. It's not the same demographic, bro.
So what would be the incentive?
There's no. They think that it draws people in. Like
Yeah.
Chris Pratt.
Maybe
is playing,
if they think it draws in an older audience. Maybe that's the goal.
maybe
But
that's
even-
what they think.
Even
but
still, that's stupid.
what they think because they're making
It's not stupid.
even
but
for non or not movies that aren't exactly about that aren't exactly animation but are like kids movies.
yeah,
Like the new Minecraft movie. Why the hell is Jack
Oh.
Black
that's ridiculous.
playing Steve, bro?
That is there's
Like,
no reason.
It's more
for
like
that.
it's like they cast so they can use these actors as opposed to just casting.
And then they don't even give us what we want too. Like, what's that movie? Kung Fu Panda? I heard
Yeah.
the fantastic, the Furious Five. I mean, is that what they're called? Furious Five?
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't even in it.
Oh yeah, because it was too expensive.
But it's like, you don't even give the fans what they want.
See, the time when it makes sense to have all these, but even that's the problem in itself because when they cast them originally, they picked all these freaking expensive people.
Yeah,
So that's a part of the problem,
it's
bro.
crazy, man.
So now it's having constraints on who you can have in your movie. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So instead of trying to get these big names to come and act in your show or in your movie, just get literally anyone that can do the job.
Get a good actor. Like, as long as they're a good actor, they don't have to be super well known.
Especially when it comes to things that already have like an IP behind them,
Right.
like Minecraft. I would go and see a Minecraft movie any day, bro.
Not
But if you make Steve Jack Black, bro, like I don't know what to
No,
tell you.
that's just ridiculous. Maybe somebody like, I don't even know that guy's name, but
It's crazy.
yeah,
It doesn't make any sense.
yeah, it's but I'm not against like using already like
Prominent actors.
no like the media, like if it's already out there, like
Gotcha.
established IPs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not against those sequels and stuff like, as long as they're good. Although I would like original content as well, but if it's good, I'm not gonna complain.
The thing is, a lot of the time, it just isn't good.
Yeah,
And all it does is tarnish the thing that came
That's true.
before it.
that's true.
So instead of that, you might as well just try and because these people have a vision, right?
Yeah,
Or well, that's more so with adaptations and remakes and reboots. People have a vision, and they want to force their vision through, no matter what it has to, what happens to the original. For that, just go make your own shit. But when it
Honestly.
comes to sequels, like
or if you're adapting like if you're adapting a character or a property like a book series, bro, stop trying to put your own spin on things. Adapt what made that thing popular in the first place. It's as simple as that. For example, if I were given the opportunity to make an adaptation for Dragon Ball, like I'm not gonna change things or like make things like how it's not in the manga, regardless of how ridiculous I feel some things are. I'm not gonna skip to Z. I'm gonna adapt Dragon Ball.
I think a part of the issue is that sometimes they pick like the wrong series to do.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to live action, you can't. There's some things you shouldn't touch when it comes to live action, bro. Like for
I could do
instance,
it all.
I'd say for like One Piece is probably a great example
It is though.
because
One Piece is
as soon as you pick a series like One Piece, you already gotta like set a huge budget aside just
Yeah.
for special effects and
Yeah.
stuff.
the easiest anime. I'm not gonna say the easiest, not the easiest, but Naruto is relatively simple.
Naruto, man, you're smoking, bro. They got giant turtles and shit, giant toads. Come on, bro.
It's a
Bro,
great
bro
movie.
has a
But like
transformation
how?
where he's literally on fire.
But how many
An
times?
easier one would be like anime like Monster.
How many times do we see do those things come up?
Anytime there's a fight.
We don't get a summoning every fight.
But I'm saying
Maybe here and
is
there.
there's easily anime you can do with zero CGI.
I feel
And
you.
one is Monster. Monster is pretty much just a drama that easily could have been live
Monster?
action. It's like an older anime. It's like a thriller
Oh, I
drama.
thought you were talking about the One Piece one shot.
No,
Is that what it's
no,
called?
no.
Was it called that? Monsters?
Maybe. I don't know. But Monster is easily one that could have been a live action. It'd almost be like Cowboy Bebop, which is not a bad choice.
Yeah.
But it's in space.
I didn't watch the live action Cowboy Bebop,
Not me neither.
but the fact that I heard that they fumbled it so bad, that was
Yeah,
crazy.
I heard the only thing good about it was the music.
Like how does that even happen? What about Samurai Champloo? That would be great.
That would also be able to be done pretty easily. That actually be able to be done pretty easily live action too. Only thing is like the fluidity in the movement maybe may have them.
I think you could pull it off if you have the right
Trouble.
cinematography.
Yeah, if you have the right actors, you
Yeah.
can definitely pull it off.
Yeah,
But if you want to cast freaking Jack Black as one of the main leads, like you're cooked, bro. But nah, definitely if the characters are just
cast
real.
the Rock as Goku.
As long as your characters are like real fighters, real sword fighters, like embrace the characters, like have that fluidity about their movements.
Yeah.
Then of course Samurai Champloo, that's another great example of.
I will say though, I am impressed with the One Piece live action so far. Although I think the wigs and stuff could be better, but that's, bro.
but-
I know, bro.
I haven't even watched it, bro.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't think it's good.
No,
It's
I'm not
just-
saying it's good. I think it's fine.
I feel like
See me. I'm the type of person. If you're not butchering something per se, if you're not butchering it, I'm not gonna like. I can let things slide, like, like things might be kind of childish here and there, but I'm not tripping on it. But if you're butchering things, like making things to be shit that are great, then I'm like, you feel me? That's when I'm gonna get a little bit upset. But yeah, that's it really. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say this, like, I don't think it's bad. It's just like I haven't seen it, so I have no opinion on it.
Right.
It's just I would never even give it the time of day, because if I wanted to go watch One Piece and not be disappointed, I just go watch One Piece and not be disappointed.
Right.
Like why would I watch a diluted version of something I love when I can just have the real version?
That's fair.
Like, I can go read the manga again, if anything. Like, I can go read the manga, I can go watch the anime, I can go play the games. I got One Piece Pirate Warriors, bro. I can just do that. If I want to I can relive it. Now I'm playing it. But instead, people are expecting me to like watch live action. I'm like, no, it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
And if anything, I can just go watch something else. That's maybe not as good as One Piece, but it's gonna be better than a One Piece live action.
Right.
And it'll be something new. And that'll be a new experience that I get to enjoy. So it's really just a matter of like, I don't know, man.
Although I have to say, the casting for Robin was immaculate. Yeah.
But that's just where I stand on like
What do you think about
stuff like that.
or is this getting too like?
You can ask, bro.
What about the diversity aspect of things?
Of which one?
Just in general.
I feel like there's no need to change anything.
I would say, personally, if I was a director, a casting director or whatever, I would never race swap or gender swap anybody. That's just me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
But I could find a way to make the cast diverse by including characters from different backgrounds already, because they are there. You feel me? They're there. So I think people like tend to forget is that you can, if adapting a new property, you can take a character, maybe in the original property he wasn't that significant or whatever. You can hype him up in an adaptation, make him to be like have a more prominent role than he did, originally, and that was done for a lot of characters in Marvel, a lot. You know, did anybody care about Hawkeye before the MCU? No, literally no
Yeah,
one. Literally no one.
that's one of the problems I have with Marvel, bro. They kind of ruined Spider-Man. Like,
You like Tom Holland?
no, I hate Tom Holland, bro.
Dang.
He's Tom Holland,
Shout
bro.
out Tom Holland.
Bro, Tom Holland. The way I saw it put, bro, he's like a Spider Boy. He's not Spider Man. Like Tom Holland or Spider Man was probably one of the most famous superheroes standalone. Spider Man, Batman, Superman. These three, stood alone. You think about it like this, right? Whose movie came first? The Spider Man movie or the Iron Man movie?
Spider-Man.
Iron Man had a cartoon, right? How many cartoons has Spider Man had?
A lot.
A lot more.
Yeah.
So all I have to say is like Spider Man's always been a bigger IP, but by the time of the Marvel movies, they made freaking Spider Man like subservient to Iron Man. Looking at him like a father figure. When Spider Man's father figure is Uncle Ben, bro. They forgot Uncle Ben.
Wait. Quick tangent. That's a great point. Let's put a pin on that. Have you seen what's been going on with Shamik Moore? Because
yeah,
I'm sorry, bro. So how bad it has to be addressed, bro.
No. I've been every post I see about it, I comment on it, shitting on him, bro.
Like,
it's actually crazy.
He's so out bad. We can't even move on.
Even the memes that have already been dropping. It's like, yo, Shamik Moore's trying to continue the Spider-Man legacy, and that's each Spider-Man gets together with their co-star.
Yeah.
So, but in Shamik Moore's case,
who's the baddest love interest? Do you think from the movies?
The movies?
Yeah.
I'm really not rocking with Mary Jane for I guess Gwen Stacy from the
which well, there's only one Mary
from
Jane.
Amazing.
Yeah.
From Amazing.
No, that's Spectacular. Yeah.
No, that's Amazing. Spectacular is a TV show.
No, Amazing is with Andrew Garfield, right?
Yeah.
You not rocking? Yeah, you not rocking with Gwen?
I say that she's like the baddest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, anyways, but like, bro, Shamik Moore.
Yeah, bro, it's embarrassing, bro.
Like,
you're
it's bad enough that people clown Miles Morales for not being an actual Spider-Man.
I don't even like Miles Morales.
So like,
but I like the movies though.
Me personally, the movies are
I don't like any other Spider-Man besides Peter Parker.
Peter Parker's number one.
It has nothing to do with Miles Morales in particular. But I don't. If he had spider powers and he wasn't Spider-Man, maybe I'd be cool with him.
They could have called him. They could have said like,
Arachnid Kid.
That came to mind for me.
Like Kid Arachnid, something like that.
And then if they called him Kid Arachnid and they put him in a different city, bro, and he just so happened to have similar powers, would have been fine.
Yeah,
like,
so
no problem.
I like the movies
because people have the same powers. You got Static Shock, and then you got freaking what's his name again?
Black Lightning?
Yeah, Black Lightning. Like, people can have the same powers and that not be an issue.
Yeah.
But when you try to make him the Black Spider-Man, but there's only one Spider-Man.
My Spider-Man is Peter Parker, bro. Forever and always.
Exactly. Peter
Parker
for
and always.
So now you already had that dichotomy, right? People not rocking with Miles because of this.
I don't know if anybody wasn't, though. I feel like we're on the minority.
No. There are a lot of people that don't. The people that rock with Miles are the people that saw the movie and like, wow, this movie's great.
I think he had like a good amount of fans before the movie. He wasn't like mainstream. I was like, I'm not going to argue that he wasn't mainstream, but I think he had a decent amount of fans before the movie, though. He was like, it's like a Batman Beyond type of situation.
Decent amount of fans. I'd say it's more.
Me personally, I don't like any other characters. Like I don't like successors. Like the only thing that I can kind of slide on is maybe like the Flash and the Green Lanterns. But the only Green Lanterns I like
You have to like establish that
not even
we're a
Avatar,
squad.
bro. Not even Avatar.
Hold on, not Korra in particular. I'm saying
And I like Korra, but maybe
like a successor has to make sense within verse.
I
And
don't
you have
even
to
care.
introduce it
I don't care
earlier
if that
enough.
makes sense.
Not Korra.
No, it's nothing to do with Korra. I mean, Korra's cool.
Is that Avatar? There's gonna be other avatars.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean.
Yeah, fuck every Avatar after. Like, legit. Like, I saw they have a new Earth Avatar. Fuck them. Like, first off, I don't even. Wait. You're not slick, Shami. You thought we were going to skip you? Let's go back.
Okay, so with him, okay, like I was saying, it's bad enough that people weren't rocking with Miles because of whatever and how they felt about Peter Parker. Now the person voicing him in his most popular media release is going out bad like this. In my opinion, bro, this only validates him less as a Spider-Man.
This guy is a grown man. He's playing a teenager. I legit did not know. Like, I thought it was an actual teenager playing Miles Morales. Like, and then she called you a effing weirdo 3 times in a row,
he's
bro.
not. It's like Miles.
3 times in a row, bro.
Miles isn't really all that cool. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's not.
Like he's more so like.
But she called you a effing weirdo 3 times in a row, bro. There's no coming back from that. And she said she's engaged, bro. You're cooked.
And now everyone's just going back into
first. You already got curved. That's the crazy part about this. We're on the second female. Like that's the woman. I know they're like, they don't like being called females. We're on the second person on the roster, bro. You got curved twice.
Why didn't you post the video?
You didn't even get curved. You never even had a shot.
Never there, bro.
Like that's the crazy part. You never even had a shot.
It was funny because I saw
you posting fan fiction. Like
I saw the post where it was like, oh, Shameik Mill got over his snow bunny fever or whatever. It's like he couldn't have Gwen Stacy, so he went for Liz Liz whatever.
He's never talking about bro really went across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, exactly. But then
like
it was sometime this week I see the release and it's like turns out it's an old video and she's engaged and she's like telling me weird. I'm like, this is so horrible.
With him and her?
Huh?
With Haley Steinfeld and him?
What do you mean?
Like there's an old video though?
No, that was the video. Like he put out a video for one of his songs and she was in it and like they were probably at some kind of event. And like they were next to each other, so it made it look like they were a couple.
No, that's not Haley. That's
Oh no, not her. No, I'm not talking about her. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the second one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's the video you put out.
Yeah, and then she said she just came out and said that.
Yeah.
She's engaged. That's what I'm saying. She called him an effing weirdo. Yeah. 3 times in a row, bro.
Exactly.
There's no coming back from that, bro.
It's crazy because like.
But the crazy part is, the worst part about it is, she gave you a chance to save yourself too. All you had to do was take the video down. You kept it up because I guess you felt like people were hyping you up or whatever. Bro. Like, why would you even do that?
For clout, bro.
You don't even know her. That's the crazy. She said I don't even know him like that. Like, I know of him, but not really. Like, bro.
So,
I'm thinking, bro, over here, you put Liz Allen.
That's why one of the comments I put that like bro single-handedly like ruining the Spider-Man like reputation, bro. Because one thing about Spider-Man in universe and also in our real life, he always bags every time.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield did. Freaking.
Who's your favorite Peter Parker?
Spectacular Spider-Man, bro. Easily.
No.
Don't even ask that. I already got a question, bro.
Favorite live action Peter Parker?
I ain't got a favorite live action one, bro. I got a least favorite live action one. That's Tom Holland. I don't got a favorite live action.
Wow.
Yeah, but Andrew Garfield, he bagged his too, bro. The real Spider-Man, get the girl. That's how it's always been.
I think the mistake was folding Tom Holland's Spider-Man into the MCU too early and giving him all the perks that he had. It's like, where was the struggle? You literally took the thing away that everybody liked about Spider-Man was that he was relatable. but then you basically made bro a rich kid. Like that's essentially what he was. He had everything at his disposal. On top of him already having his powers, now he has a high tech suit, access to one of the richest men in the world. Like,
Even a lot of the times, like I think in the comics and some of the shows, Spider-Man kind of looked up to Tony and then realized that Tony was kind of an asshole,
yeah.
and then like just didn't work with him anymore because of that.
With Spider Man specifically, like if I'm not mistaken, he likes to be on his own to an extent. To like look out for the small guys, the little guy. You feel me? He's a neighborhood Spider Man.
I mean, neighborhood Spider-Man.
And then set up villains. First off, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Mysterio.
Mysterio.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I never watched after the first movie. I only watched the first one, so I don't know anything after that. I only watched
Did
the
you like
first
the
one.
plot twist?
Huh?
Did you like the plot twist?
In the first movie,
Yeah.
it was cool, I
You
guess.
saw it coming?
Not actually like how it coming. It's just like it was cool.
But there should have been more build. Like, it's been how many years from then? Who have we gotten? So, how many Spider Man villains have we gotten at this point? First of all, I guess he did bring back all those villains, but they weren't even his. That's crazy now that I'm thinking about it. So, does that mean that we're not going to get those villains in the MCU?
Which ones? Like the Sinister Six?
Yeah, like Doc Ock,
Yeah, probably
the
not.
Lizard,
Yeah. They already used them all up.
Electro.
I think that was
And
kind
then
of.
now Craven just came out. They had Rhino in it.
Oh well.
So, they're gone as well. So, what other
That's the
Spider Man
whole
villains
roster,
are
yeah.
left?
The Shocker.
Yeah, the Shocker. Shocker's cool.
Shocker's left.
They literally already made Venom, Carnage.
They're making half these villains freaking heroes for some reason.
Yeah, which is
Like, why is
crazy.
Craven a hero now?
Yeah.
Why is Venom a hero now? I don't understand that.
Also, can Harley Quinn go back to being bad? Is that a hot take?
Go back to being bad.
Yeah, like she's kind of like an anti-hero now.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Bro says, yo, what's your workout split by chance? I'm new in the gym. I need some advice. What split you do? Man, hey, Arctic Bricks. Honestly, I'd say just work out 3 times a week, do full body, do the compound lifts, and then some isolation. So, let's say, all right, how would I make this? Okay, so upper body pull day, upper body push day, and then or full body push, full body pull, and then a last day for like anything that's missing. So let's say start off with actually no, two full upper days, and then a leg day. That's probably better. So 3 days, two upper body days, and then a leg day. Or you can do upper body, or you can do back or front, like chest, shoulders, triceps, and then back and biceps, and then legs. Honestly, I probably just do it like that. So for your chest day, start with some kind of pressing, so incline press, and then into a chest press, and then from there, do a pec deck. From there, a tricep extension, and for all of these, or for the first two, for the first one, I should say, do a warm up, and then do 2 sets for 5 reps, 5 to 8, and then for the next one, 3 sets, same thing, 5 to 8. Everything 5 to 8 reps. So no need to do like 12, no need to like 20, just 5 to 8 reps. And you're not doing 5 to 8 because you're stopping at 8. You're doing 5 to 8 because when you get to that 7th rep, you're barely able to get the 7th. And then if you try to get 8, you can't do it. So that's for chest. Straining chest and biceps and back and triceps bad. It's not bad. I've noticed my triceps fatigue after pushing movements. Same. See, that's not a bad thing. They fatigue, that's good. That means that you're working them. So if you're fatiguing your chest on tricep day, if you're fatiguing your triceps when you're working chest, that means if you try to train triceps on your back day, your triceps are still going to be a little bit fatigued. But I guess in your case, if you're only working out 3 times a week, you honestly could do that. So it's not a bad option. Like you could do that since you're only working out 3 times a week. I think it only takes like I think you can hit a muscle group within like 48 hours again. So like a day break in between. So let's say you start on Monday, the next day you train is on like Wednesday, and the day after that is like Friday. So honestly, I'm doing in one, oh, 3 in 1 off, and I repeat. So it's a cycle of 8. I mean, okay, if that's how you're doing it, then yeah, uh, I wouldn't do triceps on your back day because if you worked chest the day before and then you do triceps the next day, your triceps have already been fatigued from the day before. They don't have it recovered the next day. So you're better off just training triceps when you've already gotten some volume in, and you don't have to do as many exercises. So you don't have to do like five. You don't have to do like 4 different tricep exercises. If you already do your chest press and your incline press, you've already worked triceps twice. Now you just need 1 or 2 more exercises. So I just throw in like a pull down or some kind of extension, and then that kind of goes the same for like pretty much everything. So if you're already hitting back and you're getting some biceps in, you don't have to do as many like bicep movements. Just maybe 1 or 2 curl variations. But that's 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 really about it. So then similar thing to like a back day. So you want to kind of use every variation. That's kind of what I'm giving you. So your back, you can do vertical pulling. So either start with a vertical pull or a horizontal pull. Vertical pull, pull ups, pull downs, whatever you want to do. Warm up in a similar fashion. Horizontal pull, rows, seated rows, head lay rolls, machine row, like however you want to do it. So how many exceptions should I do for each muscle group as sets in each session with the 3-in-1 split? So how many exercises should you do for each muscle group? Well, by doing like chest and triceps together, that allows you to do less exercises. So you've already, I can't remember the exact number. I think there's a specific limit for how much volume you want to get in a week. And when you exercise only once, or not once a week, never mind. But you said 3 on, 1 off. So I can't remember the exact number, but maybe like I can't remember the exact number, so I don't want to give you an exact number. But if you look into it, if you check out like TNF or what's his face, or Renaissance Fitness with Dr. Mike Israel, there are numbers on like how much volume you should have in a week, and then how many sets you should do in a workout. So, but even after that, once you know how much volume, how many sets you should do in a workout in a week and in a day, that'll let you know how many exercises you should do. I really think it's no more than like. I really think it's no more than like. Maybe no more than 12, but don't quote me on that exactly. What range should I stay in for building muscle? Oh, why do you keep deleting all your messages afterwards, bro? You don't have to do that. But, and they say 5 to 30 builds muscle. Only thing about lifting in those higher rep ranges is that you're less likely to be training to failure and more likely to be just kind of doing some like endurance training and not lifting as heavy. And it just burns, so that's why you stop, as opposed to mechanical tension. So what I would say is that 5 to 8. If you're lifting 5 to 8 and you're lifting a weight that only allows you to get 5 to 8 reps, then that would probably allow you to do better, because if you're doing a lot of push-ups or any other exercise and you're starting to burn, a lot of people, once that burn sets in, it gets uncomfortable, so they stop. When in essence, they could have lifted that for maybe double as many reps as they just did. However, if you put the weight heavy enough it kind of keeps you more accountable and actually training closer to failure. It actually makes it more intense. I would liken it to uh, imagine running imagine running longer distance versus running shorter distance. If you're running shorter distance, you probably stop if you gas yourself out like to your full max effort. It's easier to use your max effort when you're running short distance. If you're running long distance, there are multiple reasons why you might stop before actually gassing yourself out. Maybe it's because your ankle hurts, or maybe it's because you feel uncomfortable, so you just stop. But you never fully use like your max cardiovascular like effort. So I'd liken that to using light weights versus heavy weights.
Fitness.
So should I stay in a 6 to 8 rep range for combat exercises and 8 to 12? Nah, stay in 6 to 8 for all exercises. So including the isolations. So it might be weird at first, but even isolations too, like it's the same thing. You don't have to go into a higher rep range for isolations. You can keep them in the lower rep range too. You just have to make sure that your form is still being like kept. It's still being kept proper. But yeah, like I'd say I'd say maybe like 6 to 10 instead of 8 to 12. But at the end of the day, like it's really just effort. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like all the rep range does is make sure that you're giving the right effort. So I just kind of say let the weight decide, and then make sure the weight is increasing. So as long as you're getting stronger, you should be fine, no matter what rep range it is. It's just the intensity is a lot easier to get when you are lifting heavier. You just want to make sure that when you are lifting heavier, you're also using the actual muscle you're actually trying to target, as opposed to using momentum or like involving other muscle groups. And then you said, should I do partial rep ranges for some exercises? Sure, that's another matter of intensity, especially if you're lifting heavier, like I just mentioned. If you're doing like 20 reps, 10 reps, there's really no point doing partials because you're already doing a decent amount of reps. So let's say you're doing a set of 5 on lateral raises, and on 4 you already failed. And or let's say you're trying to do a set of 8 on lateral raises, and let's say on number 5 you already failed. Well, now you can do some partials to either get you to 8 or just to get some more intensity in there. So I'd say that like definitely you should do some partials if you want to. Like it's just a matter of preference, and just making sure that you get that extra effort in. But I wouldn't worry about doing partials though. At the same time, I mean, it depends on your fitness level, but a lot of like advanced techniques, so doing stuff like drop sets, supersets, like a lot of that isn't necessary when you're just kind of starting out. You can just kind of train normally, and just do your sets, do your reps, train hard, and you'll be fine, honestly. So, hope that helps.
Yeah, so back to Shamik now.
But no, the biggest thing is definitely just like consistency. So if you start doing 3 days, one off, three on, one off, just make sure that every time you just make sure you're doing the same exercises in the same order. Make sure that you're getting stronger. Yeah. Like week after week, honestly, yeah, week after week, like your numbers should be going up in what you're doing on almost every exercise.
Progressive overload.
Yeah, progressive overload. Like it's not necessarily that you're jumping 20 pounds every week, but can you do 5 pounds every week? 5 pounds extra? Or maybe what you were doing 6 reps for, now you're doing 7 or 8. And you're like, okay, let me go heavier.
Why do you delete so many messages?
Oh, no, he'd ask questions and then deleted them. So, like,
Why?
I don't know. Maybe he felt like he was, like, overloading the chat. So I told him that he didn't have to do that. Should I just do 2 exercises for my shoulders each workout? Or do, like, 3 exercises for my bicep and tricep each workout to be good? Wait, so should I do 2 exercises for my shoulders each workout? and do 3 exercises for my biceps, triceps. Each workout be good. So, do you mean like? I don't quite understand your question. Do you mean like for like a shoulder and arm day, or do you mean in conjunction with another exercise or another day? So like on a back day, if you want to work out your biceps, if you do 2 exercises, and that's what I was kind of saying. Like, yeah, you don't have to do like 5 different, because I think that's a lot of the problems with some of the fitness content that comes out is that you'll get like they'll give you like 6 variations on how to do curls. The problem is people see that and they'll go ahead and do all 6 variations in one workout. But in reality, you only need to pick 1 or 2 and just do that after you've done your compounds. So if you're doing a pull day or a back day and you've already done your horizontal pulls, you've already done your vertical pulls, and you want to hit your biceps now, well, you only need 1 or 2 exercises. Maybe you do a lengthened bicep curl. So you do like a preacher curl, or not. That's not the lengthened position. Let's say you do like a what's it called? Like a cable curl with your arm back. You do that, and then you do a preacher curl for the short position. There you go. That's all you need. So now you can do like some rear delts or some shoulder stuff. So, and then even shoulders too. You've already hit your shoulders by doing other exercises, and now you're just doing a little bit more. So this is kind of why they say you don't have to train front delts, because you get so much in when you're doing your pressing movements. But at the same time, when you're doing pressing movements, you're also hitting the medial head depending on the movement you're doing, and also you're also hitting rear delts on your back day. So you don't have to do as many exercises. Like there's only so many exercises you can do. So if you do some lateral raises, some rear delt flies, that's really it. You're good. You don't have to do like 5 different variations of 5 different exercises. So after finishing my chest and back, keeping my exercises low for my smaller muscle groups like shoulders and triceps, biceps. Honestly, for chest and back, you only need 2-3 exercises for them too. Like I said, for back, for your lats, vertical pull, horizontal pull. Like if you're training hard, like maybe you have a third, but you don't really need like 4, 5, 6. Like you don't need you don't need a lot. And then yeah, you then after that, but it's not just afterwards. You can do your smaller groups before. It depends on what you want to grow. Whatever you train first will grow the most. So if you want to grow your biceps more than you want to grow your back, go ahead and do your biceps stuff first. But now that bicep will be a limiting factor in your back training. But if you're okay with that, that's perfectly fine. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, and then you still get the volume from doing your back on your biceps. So that's really how that is. Um, yeah, it doesn't have to be after. It can be before. But yeah, you don't have to have a lot of exercises, like 2 or 3. But and also like that doesn't mean that you have, if you're doing chest, you have 3 chest exercises, and you have 3 shoulder exercises, and you have 3 bicep exercises. No, like you got too much. It means that you're training your back, so you've got you've just trained your back, and by training your back, you hit your shoulders and your biceps just a little bit. So now you pick 1 or 2 to kind of get some extra volume, and probably have a little bit less on the things you don't have to train as much on, and a little bit more on the things you need to train more of. Thank you for the gym. I had to ask someone more experienced than me, so I appreciate it. Hey, of course, man. Like, no problem. That's why we do this, to answer any questions. Like, fitness, sure, but honestly, anything at all. But yeah, the fitness questions are always welcome, like for sure. Then also, if you ever get confused, ask people in the gym too. Like they're always be down to help and stuff. And yeah, I'm always down to answer as well. So it's no problem at all.
Probably don't, go for the female gender, just like that's weird.
But yeah, man, just consistency and
I'm still doing.
yeah, just like consistency and like progressive overload. Like, and for the
Don't
most
trace
part,
stuff
you'll be
behind.
fine. Yeah, Mercer said leave no evidence.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, if you're able to get anything from that, hopefully it works. And if you can, in a couple months, hey, come back and tell me how the progress is growing, you know?
Every
And
day.
that'd be great to hear.
A fake YNs. I deactivated my Instagram.
Okay.
Just needed a break. Like,
I got you.
yeah,
I'm thinking about doing that pretty soon.
I need to deattach.
Only problem is that's how I communicate with like a few amount of some people. Like I only have their Instagram, so
Yeah.
it's like if I delete it, I just can't talk to them.
Yeah.
Which I guess is like
I depend on
is it
Instagram
really
for
that
my
bad?
news. That's the only thing. But
the memes though. I don't use it for news, but I use it for like cultural news.
yeah,
So if I would have known about that Shamik thing, but I guess at the same time, like,
Me, I be on
do I
TikTok.
really need to know that?
I
At
be
the
on
same
TikTok.
time? That's true.
But like, I mean, it's gonna whenever like you activate it back up, like you're gonna hear about it.
I guess, but it's like if I deactivate it, it's not so I can like hop back on in a week. I'm gonna be out the loop for like a few months, you know.
It's a while. I don't know if I'm gonna be gone for that long. Maybe. I really don't have a plan. I just, just
I feel you. Yeah, but
just something I did.
I'll probably do it maybe when I go to Bullock, so I'm not distracted and I save time. But maybe even next year when I come back from Korea, that might be the move. Cause I'm planning on, I'm okay. How do I put this? I'm planning on competing. I just don't know when.
All right.
Like I said, my whole plan is to like make the most of my talents and my skills. So I'm not just planning on competing in like a bodybuilding contest. Hey, what's up? Is that Creeby? Creeby? Because it's an I. I mean, it's a one. Not bad, but it could be an I.
Creepy, maybe.
Yeah.
Creepy. I don't know. What's up?
What's
bro?
up, man? Yeah,
What's up?
definitely planning on competing, but not just in like bodybuilding, but also like in some art contests, maybe some poetry contests. Just like doing everything I know how to do.
You write poetry?
Of course. Just taking everything I know how to do and like
About what?
trying to make anything. Usually about anime though. Whatever anime I watch, I'll write a poem about it sometimes.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I've been writing poetry like since middle school.
Learn something new every day, man.
It's true. But yeah, so this is like enter the competitions just cause, you know.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so that's something I can do in my free time.
Yeah.
So make the most of the things I'm already doing. He's like, yo, what's your daily calorie intake every day? Saw some of your videos. What do you do for your abs? Honestly, when it comes to daily calorie intake, counting calories is a means to an end, but it's not necessarily the way that'll get you to where you want to go. So, at the end of the day, you want a calorie deficit. Now, some people can get a calorie deficit without counting their calories, and I think I'm one of those people. So, you can tell by visual changes if you're fatter or leaner. Like usually I can, and like what you would do would either be change your food or increase your activity levels. Now, for some people, changing their activity levels won't be enough to get them to lose weight because they eat that much in a surplus. So, like for me, it's probably like what the male standard is probably like what 2,500. So mine's probably around 2,000 or less. So it's really because I only eat maybe once a day and maybe twice a day, but it's not often 3 times a day. And then I'm fairly active, so like I don't know what my calorie intake is, but it's usually not a whole lot, without a doubt, because I'm not necessarily like bulking, and nor did I like gain a massive amount of weight at one time. I'm kind of relatively climbed in weight, so
Bro.
why are you doing this video?
What's going on with these guys?
It's funny, but like, if you want to, I guess it's because the other guy did it, so he did it. But if you want to, but if you realize you're someone that you need to count your calories, then hey, go for it.
Yeah.
Like awareness is is a good tool to know
And
what
actually,
you're doing.
as you continue to do it, you'll naturally just get better.
Yeah,
Better
like
at it.
you start to know what you're eating and like how it's affecting your body and
Yeah.
how many calories it has. So,
Yeah.
but then also for abs, honestly, the way I train them probably isn't the way that's like the most optimal. Just train them like any other muscle group, like a few sets, a few reps. You don't have to do like the 5 minute like workout plan, but kind of treat like any other muscle group. 2 exercises that'll help your abs and then your obliques.
I
So
think I could have used that advice like at one point, like, cause I was more so doing like not they weren't unnecessary, but what do you call them, like cardio? It's like
yeah, a lot of people they train abs like cardio,
yeah,
which isn't like a
it's not the
bad thing.
bad. It's not a bad thing.
Like there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
definitely like lost weight and stuff like that,
Yeah,
but I will say like it was like it was easier to gain the weight back, and it was harder to like make the abs like as visible as I wanted them to be.
I get you.
So because I mean I didn't put that. It was hard, training cardio. You're not gonna put muscle on as easily as you like weight training, which is probably what you should do for your abs. Like you want to build that muscle so it's easier to see for them to to peek through. So yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, this like a crunch machine
yeah,
or a cable with like you do crunches with it and stuff like that. And then some kind of rotational exercise for your for your obliques. And that's really it. It's nothing all that crazy. But a lot of ab workouts end up being like either like what you said, cardio or circuits or whatever.
yeah.
And if that's what's preferred, that's what's fun, then there's nothing wrong with
It
that.
should take a toll on me, like, cause my hip.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm having like hip trouble, but which is crazy to say. I'm only 20, but
Nah, I think I got a bit of it too, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, but I think it's muscular or it's nerve. I don't know.
I don't know. It just feels like sometimes, like when I lift the leg, it's like rubbing against something. I don't know. It's weird.
I get you.
It's weird.
I mean, well, today's live stream kind of slow, which I guess is because it's like holiday times and all that. And also, it was a bit later. But maybe I should try to schedule them.
What else you got?
Huh?
What else you got to talk about?
I got a couple things, but we can always save them for another time. Let's see. Let me find it.
You guys, I could talk about Spider-Man for hours.
Rags.
The new Superman trailer came out.
I didn't see that.
Not gonna lie, not all too impressed. I'm not hating, but I don't know, bro. I'm kind of worried a little bit. You saw the young? Oh, you didn't see it.
See what?
It was like a DBZ reference
Oh, in the chapter?
in the trailer.
Oh, in the Superman trailer?
Yeah,
How what was the reference like?
it was the Yamcha pose.
He was like got fucked up in a crater.
Yeah,
I mean that's just the fetal position. But
Yeah.
was it in a crater?
it wasn't not really. Like it was like an indents, but nothing like too noticeable.
Alright, cause like a fetal position is a thing. I don't know if this automatically makes it the Yamcha.
Yeah,
pose.
that's what I was saying, but people were just tying into that. That's just what I guess they're just calling it. I mean, I guess some people really do think that, but
I mean, if that was what the author intended, then okay, it makes sense.
yeah.
But
But why Yamcha though? That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, why If you wanted to reference Dragon Ball with Superman,
yeah,
why?
it probably wasn't a scene that was like. Usually people do that comically, so. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no, they're tweaking, bro. That's just anyone like hitting the ground, bro. I don't think that's a particular.
Honestly,
Callback.
I was hoping for people to speak on it. Me personally, I was not. I didn't like the way his boots were looking. Personally,
I can't see his boots.
let me try. I want to get a good picture so you can really see it. This one looks pretty good.
We're looking at Superman's boots. Apparently, they're not up to snuff.
I mean, nobody else has said anything about it, but um, that's
What's wrong with them? It's like blocky or something.
they look cheap. In
Cheap.
my humble, don't know anything opinion, but
What are you trying to do? Download the image
yeah,
and zoom in.
yeah, I wanted to download it because it's like it's so yeah, because I want the quality to be good. It always takes like 5 decades. That's why editing videos take so long for me. I don't know if you can really see it, but to me, they look kind of
I think I kind of get what you mean. I think it's because they don't look sleek. They kind of look blocky. They kind of look big.
yeah. It looks like foam.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like every Superman iteration, his boots kind of like it's kind of almost look like almost like rubber boots. Just kind of
Yeah.
like pull them on and then just kind of sit.
And I guess I can understand why it looks like
They
that.
kind of look like Uggs. Like look.
To me personally,
like Ugg boots.
yeah, a little bit. But to me personally, they really just look like, you know, like those Superman costumes that's like the boots will go over your shoes.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me. Or like they do that with like Goku too, like the boot, like it's just like a covering and it just goes
I
over your
got you.
shoes. Yeah, but I think it's because like you're not really supposed to see this angle of them. Like they probably look better with him standing.
Yeah, I
But
get you. It is the part. That's just it. They look too big.
that's a bit worrisome for me though.
Like if they made his boots more like if you look at Black Panther and look at his feet,
yeah,
like probably if they made it more like that,
like that was peak.
like that's probably a lot better.
But honestly, his whole the whole suit, is just it's a bit worrisome to me. I don't know. I don't hate it necessarily. Like in this, it looks like okay in the poster,
Yeah.
but in yeah, like this, I'm not too sure how I feel about that.
I
I
think
mean,
this is also
to be fair, it does look better in the trailer than that.
it looks bulkier.
Yeah,
Like honestly, it looks fat. But
it looks better in
This
the
looks
trailer.
bulkier.
But also, I've heard some theories that that's probably not going to be like the suit that they end out on. Like he's probably going to get another suit.
Got you.
So which I would like. I'm not too sure about this suit.
I don't know why they're making it look armor like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like they got like a gauntlet going, shoulder pads, all that stuff. Instead of just making it look like he's just wearing like, honestly, like he's wearing spandex.
yeah,
Like there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah. I think it was. It's like I think it has to do with like the plot of the movie. Like it's like a guy who's making kind of like what is it? Like he's like recruiting superheroes to work under him, to work in like for his company essentially.
He wants to recruit Superman.
I don't know if he probably does want to recruit Superman. That's probably going to be the plot, and maybe he had this suit made for Superman. Like, oh, I got a suit made for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come work for me. Because the design, like with those lines and stuff, is pretty similar. You gotta go on the actual. I might delete Facebook too. Now I'm thinking about it. But yeah, but the design itself is pretty like in terms of like the lines and stuff, is similar to like the other characters that they had. Like they had like Green Lantern. Let me show you.
Is Green Lantern working for the guy too?
Yeah, it's not Hal Stewart, or Hal Jordan. I'm tripping.
What story is this? Like who's this guy employing superheroes?
It's probably Simon Staggs. No, is it?
Is that the guy with the? I'm taking.
Is it Staggs? I forgot. I forgot who it is. But let me show you. They had what's bro's name? Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern. Guy Gardner. So this is like his fit.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
I haven't seen that.
They wanted him to play Hal Jordan like years ago, like fans and stuff. But now they have him playing Hal Guy Gardner. honestly doesn't look the best, but yeah.
I think the cut is just atrocious on the in live action. That's
Nah,
probably how
it
it
really is.
is.
Trying to get a good, yeah, like, these are like the suits and stuff that they have going on. So it's like kind of a similar design. The only guy that looks like really good is like Mr. Terrific.
I get you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. But yeah,
Hopefully we get to see the classic Green Lantern suit though in the movie. Because this is this. I mean, this isn't it. But it is what it is.
I feel you. I mean, well, we can go ahead and end the live stream.
Already?
Here. Yeah,
Oh,
so it's been an hour and 30.
Dang,
Yeah.
that was quick.
Yeah. So, end it here. That's crazy. Little chill stream.
Yeah, sure. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Again, join the Discord. It's in the chat.
Yeah.
Check
What are
out.
we supposed to call?
No one called in.
I thought
Or
you
no
said
one-
you were gonna call.
Oh yeah, no one like sent anything in the Discord. I kind of said like join the Discord and then said send an emoji if you want to call in.
Oh,
But no
I
one
never
did.
heard that.
So yeah. Anyways, y'all take it easy. Have a great night. And more content before Christmas, but in case I just randomly disappear, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man.
Uh,
Be safe.
Yeah, y'all take care. And enjoy to the world. Happy New Year. All that great stuff.